Everyone's favorite girl gamer, Loren Fox, and I'm here with a kind of different video for my channel, but I'm going to start doing these because they're so much fun. I'm also joined by Lander L9, who is on my chat at the current moment. Lander, say hi.
Hello.
If you haven't watched Lander's Far Cry Primal series, you need to. It's linked in my channel. Go to my YouTube page. It's fun. We also have several Let's Plays of other videos. In other videos.
I'm actually editing an episode of Far Cry right now.
So guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Today, I have ordered the Japanese Kracie Popin Cookin's candy ramen. So, open my bag. Okay. There's instructions on the back. So we're going to use those. We have an orange packet. We have a brown packet. We have a red packet. We've got some gummy mold candy. We have a bag plus a little design that we need to imprint. And it comes with a toothpick and a fork. It also comes with this tray. So, because I've already done one of these candy kits already, I'm going to show you guys everything from start to finish. And I'm probably not going to need to look at the directions a whole lot. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cut everything out. And you're going to listen to me and Lander's banter while I do.
I'm slightly fatigued, so I might not have much to say.
I am slightly fatigued as well. One of my neighbors decided that last night would be a great night to wake up my boyfriend's son. So, my apartment complex was almost minus a neighbor.
2.
Yeah. So, this is actually one of the cutest kits that I have seen, my nose itched, so far. It's got everything that you need to make actual ramen looking candy and realistic looking dumplings. I do not, however, have any food coloring to dye anything with, and I'm kind of upset about that because I forgot it at the store, but we're just going to have to deal with it. So, whenever you cut out some of these, like this dumpling that I'm cutting out right now, this is the actual dumpling mold. So it's going to really take the shape, your candy is going to take the shape of whatever that, you mess up on here. So I'm going to tilt my camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to try to be really, really careful with cutting this one out. So it might take me an extra minute. Because you don't want to have any sharp edges or points, because then your dumpling is going to look seriously, seriously screwed up. There we go. Almost finished. The main thing that I wanted my viewers to see on here is whenever I go to actually pour the noodles into the ramen bowl, because it looks like a real string of ramen. Like it's actually pretty realistic. So I'm going to cut out my bowl just simply for aesthetic purposes, because I think that this looks a lot better and more realistic whenever you actually cut out the bowl. So I'm going to take a couple extra seconds and do that. Lander is dying loudly on the other end of the phone.
The back of my eyes feel heavy and I'm yawning and it sucks. I hate that. And I'm out of stackers now.
Yes, we've been trying different caffeine pills and whatnot, so I'll be doing reviews on some of those as well, but
Stackers 2 was hit and miss. The first one didn't do shit. The second 2 worked, and then the fourth one did nothing.
Weird.
Yeah,
Alright.
I know.
Because I've already made one of these and I did it kind of backwards the first time, we're going to try and rectify that and do it the right way. So this gummy candy right here, you want to break in half. And then you want to take a little bit and roll these up into little balls, because this is going to be what makes your egg and your meat. So we're going to set those right there. Then you're going to take the other part of this, and here's where it gets a little bit tricky. We're going to put these in here. Here's the tricky part. This circle is for your dumpling mold. So you really have to kind of work the candy into a flat surface in order to make this look right. So we're just going to kind of work through this. And of course, you guys, if you've seen my channel, then you know I'm kind of a perfectionist. So we're going to like be doing the absolute best that we possibly can. Alright, once you're finished with this, and my dogs...
Once you're finished with this, the dogs freak the fuck out.
Once you're finished with this, the dogs freak out. You're going to put this onto your mold right here. One of my neighbors is being especially loud at the current moment. Have I mentioned that I hate having neighbors? Alright, this red packet here is for the inside of the dumplings, so we're going to set these here. And we're going to go ahead and make our second dumpling, just because I don't want my hands to get too sticky. Because this stuff will actually get really, really sticky if your hands are moist or they start to sweat, or really, I mean, it's just sticky, period. And this is actually the most tasty part of this candy. It's the best part, in my opinion. The noodles are actually pretty good, but they're kind of tasteless in some things. Like you have to have the sauce that goes with them, or else they don't taste right. But this candy right here, I wish that I knew what it was called so I could just buy more. So if anyone knows what this part of it is, let me know. Alright, so we're going to take our scissors. We're going to cut ourselves a little snip. We're going to take our dumpling mold. And we're going to pour what looks like meat and peas.
I need robot legs.
Because it's going to be a dumpling that's filled with veggies and meat. And there you go. If you guys can see. We're just going to squish, squish. And it makes a cute little dumpling. That one actually looks really good. I'm kind of surprised. My first one did not come out nearly that good. My first one looked like, well, it looked like a child had done it. And not a particularly creative or intelligent child. So we're going to pour the rest into here. There we go. And I actually save some of these little meat and pea looking sprinkles for my ramen because they taste really, really good. So we're going to set these to the side. Now, we're going to do the egg and the little meat, like I said, before my hands get sticky. Because if your hands get sticky, then all of this becomes almost impossible to mold. So, you work it in, and there you go. There's one of your eggs. Lander's dying.
Sorry, I forgot I was on recording.
Wow, he really is dying. People, pray for Lander. Hashtag don't die.
Well, I wanted the coffee so badly, I thought breathing it in was a good idea.
What have I told you about snorting coffee?
I tried to inhale it with my esophagus.
Insert bad joke here.
Yes, I deep-throated my coffee.
Not where I was going with that, but hey.
dirty joke, and I thought you meant sexual.
Let's see. There we go.
'Cause that's what a dirty joke means to me. You want to hear the dirtiest joke anyone ever told me? Here we go, right here. I'm getting this banned from YouTube right now. Worst dirty joke ever. White horse fell in the mud. Boom, we're banned.
Oh, I know. I know. You want to hear an even dirtier joke?
What's that?
A brown horse fell in the mud.
Oh, it's racially insensitive and it's dirty.
Well, you were racially insensitive by it only being a white horse.
Oh, so you were being racially inclusive. I got it.
Alright, guys. Now we're going to take this
This is so stupid.
and we're going to put our brown powder into this bowl.
No one ever accused us of being geniuses.
I know, right? This is going to be like the weirdest video ever.
I know.
Alright, now we're going to mix it up. This is what makes the ramen sauce. So you want to make it not powdery at all. If you can hear this, if it sounds grainy, it should not sound like there are grains of anything in here. So just keep mixing.
If the granules are not fine enough, then the batch of meth has not come out right.
I'm going to get this banned. I might have to reshoot this.
I'm terrible. I'm like the worst person to have on speakerphone.
I never put you on speakerphone. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is make the noodles. So, we're going to fill this up with water. So there's a little line in each one of these, by the way, guys. So if you get this candy kit, there is a line that you're supposed to not pass up. Because if you do, it messes the entire thing up. So, we're going to take our orange pack. We're going to snip. We're going to pour this in.
I need to record some footage for a video.
Alright.
I'm not even going to be talking through this footage. I just need to record some footage.
This one, guys, is supposed to be like really gushy and really gummy. So I'm hoping that I did this right.
I've got that stupid air horn sound dub thing from Call of Duty Quickscope videos stuck in my head.
Alright, after you do this, you're going to carefully take this gummy concoction, because I don't know what else to call it, and you're going to put it into this little plastic bag. So we're going to aim the camera up a little bit while we do this. My dogs have decided that now is a good idea. It is the best time to play. Whenever I record, they always want to like play and be really loud.
Mommy, look at us. We're breaking things.
They're not breaking things, because if they were, I think I'd be a lot more upset. But they're chihuahuas, so I mean, what can they really break? Besides each other. Because they're tiny. It just sounds like mini thunders are running around my house. Now we're about to see the coolest part about this candy kit. And it is actually my absolute favorite part of the kit. So drum roll, na 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 na. Alright, it says that you want to work this down into one of the corners. And then you want to take your toothpick that it gave you, and you want to poke a hole. And then you want to continue working it down. So, I'm hoping that you guys will be able to see this as clearly as I want you to. because it literally makes these little noodle-like candy strings. Whenever this gummy hits the solution, I don't know what it's made with or what it's mixed with, but for whatever reason, it literally looks like real ramen. Naruto would be so proud. Actually, Lander, this candy kit came out better than my original.
I just raced through so many jokes and all of them were bad.
Alright guys, so I'm going to take the fork, I'm going to stir it up, and you can see they do hold together. They look like actual ramen noodles. And it smells really, really sweet. And it's really, really good. So if we're going to garnish, we're going to put our 2 things there. We're going to put our 2 little pieces of, if I had food coloring, I would have made them into little meat and eggs, but I don't have any food coloring, so. And because it's mine, and it's my channel, I'm going to top it off with the rest of the little egg and pea mixture, because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I make ramen, I always put some vegetables in my ramen. Like, I put eggs and veggies and stuff like that in my ramen, so, yep. And now you can see, guys, that this looks like actual ramen. And they hold together.
You put eggs and veggies in the candy ramen?
Little gummy things. So the last thing now is for me to eat it, because it looks tasty. And I'm not going to pick the bowl up because I'm afraid that, you know, I'm going to get it everywhere, so.
Yeah, you eat that food.
Okay, that was weird even for my channel. But
you know who this is.
These are really actually very good. So guys, that is today's video. It's Kracie Popin Cookin, the ramen set. I got mine off of eBay, so I don't have a link in the description to give you guys to go buy your own. But this is what it looks like on the package, and it makes really, really cute candy. So,
a link should be easy to do.
A
link should be easy to do.
No, like I don't have a link because it doesn't, like I didn't buy it from a store online. I bought it off of eBay.
Okay.
So, alright guys, hopefully if you guys like this and there's a lot of good reviews on it, then I'll continue doing candy kit videos. So, this has been Laura and the Fox, aka the Foxtato, saying I hope you guys have a sweet day.